And if you guys didn't know, if you've been living under a damn rock, there's men and women out here doing the goddamn work, okay? They're doing the work on themselves, their personality, their hardships, their childhood trauma. They're healing for their future, for their present, okay? These are people who are not always popping out and showing niggas, you know what I'm saying? These are people who are not really in the conversations about 50-50 and what da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Like, they don't care. We don't care. We're out here trying different diets, you know, trying different hobbies, learning more languages, learning more things so that we can expand ourselves to provide ourselves with what we actually want. Like, some of us do not let society's programming, like, program us and take us down and hold us down and keep us down. Like, some of us just did not go. And even if those things really did oppress us, you know, momentarily, for a season, for a spell, right? It just did not last. It just not keep us there. And now that I'm realizing that so many people who are doing the work, like, they're a little harder to find, they're a little harder to come across. Not even find, because you must attract these people, you must magnetize yourself to these people. But when you see these videos, when you run into these people in person, these are the universe's indicators letting you know, like, okay, you are aligned to this thing. It may not be in your backyard, right, readily available around the corner at the store, and maybe it is and you just don't know. But once you choose that, you choose that. And for me personally, some of you guys are lucky, especially you Black men, because you guys don't even, some of you guys really don't understand the plot. Some of you guys really don't understand and overstand the plot on your motherfucking life, on your bloodlines, on your culture, on your all your shit. These people are eating it up, making it their own, and there's nothing wrong with that, with layers of respect. But y'all need to learn how to gatekeep. Y'all need to learn how to multiply and dignify and strengthen and cultivate what you already have in your family, in your bloodline. If you knew what was at stake, you would covet it with every single cell of you. I could have any literal man, any woman, any person I desire, anyone, with everything. But you know why I reject? It's not even that I reject it, because I don't. I know that I want to preserve the royalty and the essence of my bloodline, so I will not stop until I find until I attract what is necessary, that I would like to multiply as a woman, as a Black woman. And it hurts me. It pains me deeply to think that I wouldn't be able to create and multiply seeds that multiply my culture and my blood, because so many of us have fallen victim to the programming and to the oppression, unfortunately. Like, there's so many people that work so hard to tell us the truth, and I really don't get how, like, people can't even allow themselves for 1 second to stop and say, why are these people saying this? They're not just saying this for their health. Why is it so many people saying this? Because when I was younger and I would see all these conspiracy theories and things, even though a lot of it sounded crazy as hell, I just will always think, why would these people make this up? Now, the only thing I admit that sounds still batshit crazy to me is when people are like, oh, so-and-so is so-and-so. So-and-so is playing so-and-so. That is BS. Now, I will say that they are hiring body doubles. They are hiring stunt doubles and double body people to help people be in more place than one for whatever money or whatever reason, whatever illusion. But I feel like when people say stuff like that, I think they're really referring to variations is what I call it. I call it variations, quantum variations. For example, Call me crazy, I don't care. But I feel like me as an archetype, whatever this is, visually and mentally, psychologically, all these things, there's an archetype. There's certain people that I feel exist within my archetype, and the powers that were, and the people in these secret groups and things that kind of like try to mold and shape society how they see fit or guide us in a certain direction, they know the influence of every archetype, every single one. So now they have this catalog or lookbook of every human. It's really fascinating. If you're not on social media, they're gonna get you by way of something, just clock you at some in some way. I don't do AI photos. I don't do AI apps. I don't do it because I want my archetype preserved as much as possible. And I know I'm getting off topic, but all I'm saying is that why would these people make this up? I always wonder. There is no literal reason to sit around and make up these things. And when you allow yourself to see the truth, it actually all makes sense. And then not just that, these days it's like literally in your face. You're like, no, that's true. And you guys are still struggling with that dichotomy. Like you're having that cognitive dissonance that it's almost like it's overtaking you guys. Like some of you guys are just refusing to see what's going on. And there's nothing wrong with that. I get it. I swear I get it so much. But consider that if you are one of those people who are like, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil, like just try to sit with what that means. And if you come across another person that lives in their depths and explores their depths, I implore you, I suggest that you support that person, be there for that person, because that person who's allowed themselves to really see and sit with and live through what is going on around them and restructure their life to where it still fits, because I get it. It's like, okay, I'm just worried about my family. I'm just going to worry about my job. I'm just going to worry about, that's beautiful. That is a beautiful thing. And I think that is a very important thing to decide for yourself. And it's a beautiful, peaceful thing to decide for yourself. But if you know that you have depth inside, you just don't care to really explore, you just want to maintain your peace and your well-being, more power to you. But if you come across somebody, another person that tickles your fancy, that is the same blood as you, and you want to multiply your blood, and you love how that person looks, and you love how you feel with them when y'all are family, guys, all of these structures and worldly things, like, they don't always matter so much, y'all. And this is going off topic some more, but I'm thinking about evolution. I'm thinking about procreation. I'm thinking about families. I'm thinking about children, what we are producing, what we're getting rid of, what we're not producing at all, for whatever reason. I'm touching on what's under attack, what's at stake here. If you're a simple person and choose to live a simple life, and you come across a complex individual, understand that complex individual needs all that love and those reserves of peace that you have because you choose to not to be simple. Like, it's like, just like share that with the person that you're choosing to create a family structure with. And when I say family, I don't just mean children. I mean just like a straight up connection and bond with another person. Allowing them into your family, allowing them into your friend group, or whatever you guys do with one another. Like, protect that. Because if you just make them, if you just continue to treat them like they're stressful, or they're hard to understand, or they're too much, and they can't meet your friends, they can't meet your family, or whatever the fucking, I don't know what the disconnect is between. I noticed there's so many different things. And the simple ones, I think they're content with their simple life, and sometimes they prefer a simple partner. I think it's important to have an element of simplicity and complexity in the family structures because it passes on the knowledge through blood. You don't even have to act on the knowledge if you don't want to, except to teach it to your children. Just teach them what you know, if you're going to have some. Or support your complex friend or partner in the work that they do. Like, it's really important. I think I'm also starting to realize that some people are like living double lives. Like, they're like, I'm gonna be simple over here with my simple folks, which I think some of those people make fun of complex individuals. Like, you guys gotta really think about what you're doing. For real, like, think about what y'all are doing and the way that y'all are structuring your families and your groups and your peer circles and things like that. Like, it's getting real, y'all. It's getting real in that these things are extremely important moving forward. People are choosing sides. People are blocking their borders and blocking, like, if you about this, come over here, stay over here, go over there, okay. Like, y'all, I'm just leave it there. In the morning I get my downloads. So